Gross, the Nagas, man, where X marks the spot. And I'm just still talking about Jerusalem. Clancy All Andreas. I'm just still talking about your kingdom, right? Where wisdom is the conqueror of fortune, where the paths meet. I'm still talking Israel, ain't you? But with Russia, we talking the Rus. And the Rus are the title that Russia is going under. And these are the Saracens, again, that they trying to bring under to invade these Saracens. Well, the Rus were just invaded, they said, by these Mongols. At the same time, they wanted to subdue the Saracens and enemies of Christ. And I'll keep asking, that means that you can't come to America if we're Christians. Since they keep trying to make President John a Christian, right? That means you can't come to America. But the British Museum got the Preston on the map. So either one, y'all can't have it both ways, man. You gotta choose your story. Either these are savages, enemies of Christ, savages that you could easily just take their land because they're savages and they don't deserve land, right? They don't deserve to live. You can kill them all. Or these are the Hebrew kingdom, Jerusalem, led by King David. You can't say, I'm going to subdue the enemies of Christ and then come over here and act like this must not be your enemy. Because if he was a Christian, like y'all keep trying to make, President John, the Christian Empire, all this Christian king stuff, that means you couldn't come over here. Because you can't enslave no Christian king. You can't enslave no Christians. You had to enslave the enemies of Christ, letting us know that this is your number one op. Because you had to enslave the enemies of Christ and take our kingdoms, right? Letting us know that this is your number one op. And that Asian minor, Asian major situation is starting to play out even clearer when we see that we're in Asia, boss. Still, we're in 1530. And you still see Cathay on the map. And Florida, boss. No North America. They took the kingdoms of the Rus. They took the kingdoms of the Rus that were invaded by these new Mongols, not the real great ones. Mongol just means the great ones, but not the real great ones, right? Not the real Moors. Moors just means great, right? It's the same people. The real Moors and the real Mongols are the same people. They would be considered the Arab proper. But these Moor-ish and these Mongol-ish that they kick in, these Ishmaelites migrating are of originally non-Arab stock until they have to intermarry again into our genuine Arab queens. Other than that, they are pretending. And even when they do that, they are pretending they are not the proper Arabis. Do you see clear? So this Mongol invasion, Genghis Khan taking our women, same thing here, is to get genuine, is to get proper, because they know they pretending. They know they're of non-law-keeping, code-keeping stock. We talking Catan, we talking Kara Katai, Cathay. So you know. We know. We are returning now. This is what they're afraid of. And first we seek the Creator, then we seek David, our Khan, and come trembling unto HaWah and his goodness. When? Right now, boss, the end of their days. End of the hijack days. Let's go. President John is connected with great revolution. Because you see clearly now, you got that eye, right? You got that sight that they call evil, that they call, fiery looking and all that other stuff, right? Now you see clearly, because they did everything they could to take the light out of your eyes so you can't see. We have, as far as possible, closed every avenue by which light might enter the slave's mind. In the real text, it says light, and we close every avenue by which light can enter the slave's mind. If we could extinguish their capacity to see light, our work would be completed. They would then be on a level with the beasts of the field. And even when we're on that level, they're afraid, and we should be safe. Do you see clearly, right? Do you see the light, man? That the whole world is run by you, that you are the cause of the greatest Tartarian. That you are the cons with the fiery look, the fiery glance, the cons that see. Once you see, knowledge is power, man. Like, once you see, you got that Ama, you got that power, you got that light, and that sight is paralyzing. They freeze when you look at them. Don't you walk in a room sometime, the hijack? The hijack just kind of take a pause, That look you give them is deadly. In the Marvel, they say it's called the evil eye. The evil eye, the deadly glance, the paralyzing sight, right? The evil eye, the deadly glance, the paralyzing sight, right? Because they know that man or woman, this American, shall not, is the copper color race is found here. Man or woman, the copper color con is the dragon. Is the fierce Nagas that's fighting with that evil eye, deadly glance, with that knowledge. We're violent to them with that knowledge. See how they keep putting this violence and fierceness on your sight, which is the dragon, to see clearly. They can't just say the one with the glance. They gotta say it's deadly to us. They can't just say the one with the sight. They gotta say it's paralyzing to us. Man, they can't just say, man, this man or woman is a dragon. They gotta say they're violent towards us, fierce towards us. They fight back. They're the Shikamagwa. They don't give up, no matter what we do. No matter what we do. And this is my con day. This is my con day present to all you cons. We all sharing this con day together. And this is my con day, man. To get this out to y'all after days and days of recording and being a, hijack and having these recordings be deleted. All I did was get smarter because I had to reread this stuff a million times. By the time I'm dropping it now, come on, Paul. Imagine doing 5-hour videos of the same thing and they're all gone. This is like my 7th time recording now. We don't give up, man. We separate from that hijack. We see clearly, man. We are the dragon. We are the dragon. Come. Let's go. Think it's play. Yeah, we connected with Great Revolution. Yeah, let's go. What else they got in Yandex, man? Descendants of President John, legend and sources. Dr. Akwata Bazan, man, it's the name of a people, Tengu, not just a place. So even though we see Tengu on these maps in America, it's really the people, right? It's the she, it's the Olmec, right? It's the people. It's the tribe. Let's go. Cathay in the way thither, man. The entirety agrees with the indications of Polo. who described Tandu between the province of Tangu and Shangtu, and who in another passage speaks of the Kara Moran. Again, the Kara is the Kara with a C or a Q, right? Halal HaWah in its lower course as coming from the lands of Prester John. So suddenly, when you know what to look for, when you put in this Tandu, suddenly it's just body bags all over the place for Prester John, right? It's letting you know where you situate. It's giving you orientation pies. It's giving you orientation enchiladas. It's letting you know these descendants are still here. It's connecting the Tangu with the Tang dynasty. Tangnu, right? Khan. Yeah, 5 invasions, man. They just been invaded. Genghis Khan went to war at least 6 times in 20 years with these Tangu. Just like this American Revolutionary War, they went to war for 20 years straight with the Chickamauga. Phantoms and duplications. We're about to get some parallel timelines in history, since we know that these are parallels. And the timeline has been hijacked. Tandu, that Prester John had the seat of his government, man, when he ruled over the Tartars. So Prester John was ruling Tartaria, man. Don't let these hijacks tell you that they got something to do with Tartaria, these redhead white people walking around. Stop it, cut. Y'all just stop it, man. Y'all, man, just hold it back for a stack, man. Just kick back, man. Just fall back. Because you ain't got nothing to do with this, man. Prester John had a seat of all the earth. Remember, Psalms 89. He's the God of the world, right? He's the firstborn bond. I have found David my servant, with my holy oil have I anointed him. I have exalted one chosen, not 2, not 3, not 4, out the people. What? I have appointed him firstborn. Not JC in the New Testament. It's the Tanakh flow. Tanakh only sessions around here. The highest of the kings on earth, man. My covenant is with David. His seed, they keep talking descendants. David's seed will I make endure forever. That's why we talking descendants. That's why they hijacked it for their descendants. They're just flipping our script, man. But our script is forever, man. The kings of the earth reign forever. But you don't have no kingdom without Big Mama. This is what Mama trying to tell you. I'm where the passes meet. I'm at the entries of the gates. The gates is right after you get that, or right before you get that. Wow, the gates is right, you know, when you walk through the city in the Paleo-Picto-Hebrew, that strong power enters your family, you gather, you move through an entrance, you get that look. Mama's right there at the entrance, at the gate, to give you that look, to give you that security. Because now you got your mother and your father, and now you got your food at the entrance of the gates. Where the paths meet at the gates, beside the gates, at the entry of the city, at the entrance. Now you get your look. Now you get your security. Wow, now you got your kingdom. Now you got nourishment. You can cut out that hijack. You can build your wall, divide, separate from the hijack. David is firstborn bond. This is established. The covenant is established forever. Counsel is mine and by me. Verse 15. Proverbs chapter 8. Kings reign. Nobles, even the judges of the earth. Stop playing with Big Mama. Stop playing with wisdom. Because if you don't know, now you know. Wisdom is the conqueror of all fortune. Because she's standing at the gates where the paths meet. Where X marks the spot. My copper colored cons. We still talking Israel. Khan, and we still talking Rus, Russia, Khan, because these Rus were invaded by the same Genghis Khan that the Shishia, Tangu, that the Israelites were invaded by, man, by same invader, of all the Prester John descendants include the Rus that got invaded by the same invader of all the rest of the Prester John descendants, Genghis Khan and them, who literally popped off a mother-sucking ice age, right? Such as the massacres by Genghis Khan. These are the reasons that are being proposed for a damn ice age. And of course, the European contact. Little ice age or big ice age is happening at the same damn time. Right? 1300s, all this middle age, dark age business, the same damn time that Ishmael's migrate. Limit of glaciation in line. Glaciation, moraines, rocks and soil deposited by retreating glaciers. Where? In America, while Ishmael's migrate. I need you to understand. The White River is the Yellow River in the Mongol history. And this is what they're hijacking the flow of, man. Setting up the Morocco and more science temples, man. Setting up all the hijack, man. Taking all this land from the Fort Wayne Treaty. The Fort Wayne Treaty that gave up how much land again? Repetition breaks the spell. They obtained 29,719, 530 acres of native Nagaville American land, man, for the settlers of Illinois and Indiana. All that Mississippi flow. All that Nile River Cairo flow. Because with permissions of the Pharaoh, can these hijacks migrate? 1785. Come on, man. Repetition breaks the spell. Man. During the midst of the Chickamauga War, while we separating, because we didn't want to make no treaties of peace and be part of this Morocco treaty. So Morocco set up shop right on top of the head of our priest Khan Dragon, Canoe, and Tecumseh. Same damn time. Because we didn't want to make no peace with these hijacks. And the rest of these so-called Cherokee did, which are the Moors. And the Kara is the Kara. Or the Carachero, Cherokee is Kara, Ka. And the real Kara broke off, man, and said, nah, we the real Kara. Y'all over there hijacking us, man. We the real Kara. Let's go. Let's go. Press the 146 in your Facebook. Hey, man. Having too much fun. It's a victory lap, man. Preston had a seat of the government, man. Yeah, man. He's the highest of the kings on earth, on the earth plane. What you say? He's the highest of the kings on the earth plane. He's the firstborn bond. What are you saying? Why are you playing? And his heirs still abide there. Back to the descendants, right? Rise and fall of Tartarian, man, they still talking press. So, I'm just saying where they talking press, and here they go with the Karakatai. The original story of Prester John seems to have been based on this distorted report, yeah, right, man, of the defeat of the Seljuk Sultan Sanjar 1141 by the Karakatai. So, yeah, man, they pontificate, they trying to figure it out. But the Kara is the Kara, just like the Cherokee is the same Kara, meaning black in Turkey. The Katai is still the Cathay. Look how they spell it. K-H-I-T-A-I. It's still the same thing whether they spell it with a C or a K. Kapangu. Yeah. 1500s, man. Map of America. Instead of the K, they got the C. C-A-T-H-A-Y, or put an I. You got the cat tie or cat day, man. Because the Chinese sell upon this ocean. So the Karakatai is right in your face. Whether we're talking Tangook, or Cathay, sometimes they call them the Cathayans. It's still right in your face that we're just talking America. Just talking America. Wow. Let's go.